As we go through today's flow, I want you to really focus on your breath, your surroundings. We have a new year. I want new energy, new awareness. Stay on your mat.
Thank you guys for joining me. Let's get started. Come to your mat. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale deeply. Lift your hands to the sky. Exhale. Let's sit into chair right away. Engage your quads. Hands can be in prayer. You can lift your heels or keep your heels flat on your mat. Engage your core. Soften your jaw. Soften your shoulders. Can you sink your hips a little further? Stoking a fire right away. Play with your arms. Maybe lift them up above your head. Goddess arms. Rise all the way up. Maybe a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Walk, step, or jump back. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breather. Inhaling and exhaling. Walk your heels up. Engage that deeper stretch in the back of your legs. Press your heels down to the floor or to your mat. Relax your neck. And now step back out, downward facing dog. Pivot to the front, high plank. Shoulders over wrists. Move forward, chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing dog. High plank, low plank, upward facing. Downward facing. Let's do it one more time. High plank. Crisscross your ankles. Back and forth, side to side, left and right. Try to keep your hips as solid as possible. Side plank. Reach over with your hand. Open up that side body. You can stagger your feet. Maybe even elevate one foot. Floating plank. Your choice. Let's move over to the other side. Same options here. Open up the side body. Keep your core engaged. What are your feet doing? What are your legs doing? Where do you want to go today? High plank. Low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Right leg lifts to the sky. Bend your knee. Open up your hips. Stack your hip points. Open up your hip. Bring your right knee forward to your nose. Send it back up. Now bring your right foot all the way through. Rise up, high crescent. Yeah, give yourself a little smile. Prayer twist to the right. Keep your chest high, twisting through the core, detoxification. Now open up your hands. Left hand to the mat. Extend your right hand to the sky. Check out that view. Hopefully you have a great view in front of you. Come back up, warrior two. Extending out, reaching out, reverse warrior. Finding more space in your body, using the space that you have. Pivot around, come into lizard. Both hands on the left side of your right foot. Lizard pose. Press through the left heel, opening up your hips. Take vinyasa, high push-up, low push-up, upward facing, downward facing dog. Let's move to the other side. Extend the left foot, bend your knee, stack the hips, open everything up. Where do you want to go today? Acknowledge how this side feels differently. Knee to nose, extend back up. This time, bring your left foot all the way through, high crescent. Extend your hands to the sky. Maybe you do goddess arms. Prayer twist to the left. Keep your chest high, twisting through your core. And now extend both hands. Right hand to the mat, left hand up to the sky. You can look up at that hand or you can gaze down at your mat, depending on your neck. Stay strong. Revolve out of that to warrior two. Sink down. Use all the space you have. Where can we go today? Reverse warrior. Windmill your arms all the way down. We have lizard on the left side. Step that right foot back. Open up your hips. Keep your jaw soft. Keep your neck soft. And then check back in with your breath. How's it going there? High plank, upward facing, downward facing. Now walk, step, or jump to your hands. Rise all the way up. Maybe a little back bend if your spine will allow. That's so good for you. Keeps us young. Twist to the right. Reach up. Twist to the left. Should feel really good. These open positions. Reaching up. New heights. Come back into chair. Hands can be in prayer. Hands can be on your side. Now let's play with our balance a little bit. Lift up one of your heels or maybe both of your heels. Can your hips come down further? Can your hips come all the way down? Go easy on your knees. You go to your limits today. What's low for you? Maybe a yogi squat. Maybe malasana. And now here's the strength. Rise all the way back up. Shoot your hands to the sky. Maybe a deeper back bend now. Reach to the back. Exhale, forward fold. Rinse it all the way out. Let's open up your feet wide. We'll take a wide twist to the right. Extend and open. Keep thinking that. Extending, opening, elevating. Let's twist to the left. Same thing. Open up. Reach for the sky. Wide forward fold. And now we're going to open up. Take that malasana. Pause. Use our breath. So I want you to separate your feet as wide as you need to, as wide as your hips will allow. Make sure that your knees don't overextend your toes. So keep your knees behind your toes. Straight back. Rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Go a little bit wider. Let's open up even a little bit more wide. Squeeze in and jump out of it. Take vinyasa or just meet me in downward facing dog. Sometimes those push-ups become too much. Let's keep moving. Right leg lifts. Bend your knee. Stack your hips. Knee to nose. Extend it back up to the back. Right knee, right elbow back to the back. Now twist to that left elbow, open all the way up, wild thing. Reaching for the sky. Right leg goes back to the back. This time bring it all the way through. Rise up, high crescent. Twist to the right. Use your breath. One movement, one breath. Extend your hands all the way out, either side. Lift up through your core. Revolve around, warrior two. Gaze out at that right hand. Reverse warrior, reach further to the back. You should be really open now. This time pivot, skater lunge to the back. Skater lunge to the front. Opening up those inner thighs. Let's go back to the back. Hands are in prayer. Now pivot all the way back up to the front, high crescent. Hands to the mat, three-legged dog, take vinyasa. Downward facing dog, let's lift that left foot to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Flowing now, knee to nose, send it back up. Left knee, left elbow, send it back up. Left knee, right elbow, full extension into wild thing. Reach for the sky. Press through that left palm, lift up, don't dip into your shoulders. Left leg's in front of you. You could even float your leg. Use a little bit of strength, absolutely. Revolve out of it, back to three-legged dog. Left leg comes in front again. Rise up, crescent pose. Sink down, extend your hands. Revolve into warrior two. Reach for new energy, new peace, revolved warrior, reverse warrior, pivot to the back, pivot to the front, opening up your inner thighs, back to the back. And now we'll pivot all the way back up to the front, crescent lunge, extend your hands, press to your mat, high to low push-up, upward facing dog. This time, let's stay in upward facing dog. Let's do some Cobra Push-Ups. Elbows go to the back of the room. They're squeezing into your rib area, pressing up. How many can you do? When you're done, downward facing dog. Walk, step, or jump to your hands. Let's come back into chair. Twist to the right. Full extension, or keep your hands in the prayer twist. Up to you. Back to center. Let's twist to the left. Same options. You may even lift that right heel up. Deeper twist. Yeah, why not? We're primed and ready. So coming into warrior three, a little bit of a balance challenge. Go easy with yourself. If you have a bar or a wall or a chair next to you, you can always balance yourself on that, or challenge your balance. Lower your hands all the way down, come into half splits, and now anchor the right foot diagonal to the left, lift it back up. Glute work, some power yoga work here. Then we'll extend out into half moon pose. Yeah, pause the video if you want during these strength challenges. Do some more. Why not? Make your workout a little bit longer, a little bit more challenging. That's definitely an option. Half moon pose, separating everything back. Lower down, take vinyasa, come back to downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Walk, step, or jump to your hands. Chair pose. Reset your mind, reset your spirit. Twist to the right. Come back to center. Let's twist to the left. What's possible? Open up, find more space. Warrior three. Left leg goes to the back. Yeah, work with your balance. If you fall out of it, just get right back in. We're here. If you need to, pause the video. We'll still be here. Absolutely. What are your arms going to do this time? Extending out in front of you. Maybe extending out in the back. Thunderbolt arms. Lower all the way down when you're ready to half splits. Let's take those curtsy squats. Left toes go to the right side of your body. 1, 2, or 3, maybe 5. Hold up in half splits. And then open up into half moon, facing the left side of your room. Balance challenge, definitely. What can you do? Lift that left leg a little higher. Keep the chest open. Great job. Take vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. Great job, guys. That's not easy. Walk, step, or jump up to your hands. Let's sink our hips down. Take Malasana one last time. Rise up. Clasp your hands. Move side to side. Left and right. Opening up the side body. Now go back. Little back bend. Maybe twist to each side, right and left. What does your body need right now? You're warm. Your heart rate's up. Your flexibility just improved. Honor the body that you've created. Take time to do that. Figure 4 squat. Let's cross our right foot over our left knee. Sit down. We're opening up that glute muscle. Engage your core. Use that to keep a flat back. Proud chest. Now let's step out of that. Grab your right foot. Let's come into dancer. Press your right hand into that right foot. Simultaneously, that right foot presses into your right hand. Extend your left hand out in front of you. Find your best dancer. You can bend that standing leg in dancer if you want. Come out of it when you're ready. Move side to side, opening up your side body, maybe a little back bend. What does your spine need? Let's start with figure 4 squat on the left side. Left ankle crosses over your right knee. Sit down. Feel that good stretch in your left glute, left hip. Should feel wonderful. Take a moment. Honor your breath. Honor the work you've already done. Grab that left foot with your left hand, coming into dancer on the left side. New side, new experience. Just acknowledge what you're doing without judgment. Awesome work. We're going to close out with some ab work. Come on into boat pose. Press your hips up. And now drop your feet, right hand to the back. Let's come into a half wheel. Set your hips down, back to boat. Set your hips down. Press your left hand into the floor. Rise up. Half wheel on the other side. Come back into boat. Now, a little fun game you can play here is to do multiple rounds of this. Boat to half wheel. Boat to half wheel. Keep doing that until your abs are on fire. And lower down to your mat. Squeeze in, forward fold. And close out your practice with a Shavasana, maybe Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Open up to your best resting pose. Honor the work you've done. Honor the time you've spent on your health. Namaste.
Let's get a little bit of strength in since we did all of that lengthening just to finish out our workout today. Find a support, a wall, a bar, a chair even. And let's bring our feet together and open up. Seal your heels up together. Open up your knees to the side. Curve your pelvis inward. Flat back. Roll your shoulders back. And then let's just press down, little pulses down. Then we'll make a little transition, opening up your feet a little bit, just hip width distance apart. Recurve your pelvis, a couple of presses down. A little of this goes a long way. Now turn into your support. Separate your feet a little bit wider now. Lift up on your heels, sink your hips down. Recurve that pelvis. Flat spine, flat back. Lift and lower, just a few inches either way. Lifting and lowering, you can pulse too if that feels better for you. Use your support for balance. Now let's turn the other way and do that same routine again. Seal your heels in together, open up your knees to either side. This time, let's bring in your upper body a little bit. Extend your right hand out and just flip your palm, left and right. Yeah, a little goes a long way. You can always pause this video and do this for a longer period of time. Gives you a little extra workout. Make the transition in your feet. Knees are pointing toward the front of the room. And then when you're done with that series, extend your right leg to the back. Come on in to Warrior 3 using your support. And then maybe into dancer. A little bit of a back bend, opening up your entire front body. Why not, right? We're here. Make sure to go back and do the other side, warrior 3. Just extend your left foot to the back, holding on to your support if needed, especially if you're in the wind. Even if you're not, anchoring yourself down with that right foot. Now grab your left foot with your left hand, coming into dancer using your support, opening up your front body, really lengthening through that spine. Your spine's going to thank you for this later. A flexible spine keeps us young. Remember that. Awesome. Take a few moments to take in your surroundings. Be grateful for the time you got to spend working on your health and come back and see me.